My name is Johannes Skygge, and I'm a business developer at nride. And thank you for welcoming me to MAD Talks, and I want to talk about something mad. And what's mad is that the current logistics industry and the trucking industry is responsible for 5% of the CO2 emissions in the world. And it's one of the reasons that I want to tie back to all the time in the end, because that's a direction where the world is heading right now, which is not healthy, and it's going to destroy the world we live in right now. So we have to do something about it. So that's why I want to present nride, which is a fully autonomous and electric transportation system. And here are some interesting quotes, like, "The Swedish company has quietly overtaken Tesla," which is a bold statement from the Business Insiders. So what are some of the things that you can anticipate when you change and switch towards autonomous and electric at the same time? Because this is where the trends are heading. We're seeing more and more electric vehicles, and we're seeing more and more autonomous vehicles. So why not do it all at once? And of course, we are the first in the world to provide this kind of solution. So what happens when you transition to electric vehicles? Well, emissions stop. You only charge your batteries and you stop using diesel. For some reason, there is no person in the driving seat anymore, which means that costs for labor drastically go down, because there's only a machine following its regulations and instructions to get from point A to point B. While you can also have a higher and very much increased productivity, as these vehicles can take over each other's jobs, and you can optimize the packing of the vehicles and make sure that you have zero waste, or as little waste as possible. And another thing to remember is that we want to decrease the human factor and human mistakes, like making unsafe decisions in traffic. So this is one of the things we also want to achieve. So it's not about trucks, and it's about getting from A to B in the most efficient way. And let me show you a video just to inspire you a bit. This is the TPOD, one of our solutions that we have in our portfolio. This is a test site that we have in Sweden called Asta Zero. It is a test site for many Swedish automotive companies. As you know, both Volvo and Scania are from Sweden as well. So some of the major trucking companies come from Sweden. And this is wintertime, but of course we are prepared for the Dubai weather as well. So what can I tell you about this vehicle? Well, I can tell you one thing, that why are we the first in the world to produce an autonomous and electric truck? Well, it's because we have the right kind of competence. We have people from Volvo and Scania, as well as people from the digital industry like Spotify and Uber. And putting these kind of mindsets together creates something new that hasn't been seen before. That's what you call disruption. And that's why we have released the TPOD in 2017. Another factor is that we are working with the best players in the market. For example, we are partnering up with NVIDIA, creating the brain for this vehicle. The most important thing is that we put all the parts together and as a system integrator. So how do we want to approach the market? Well, we want to scale from low complexity to high complexity. And that is because legislations have not caught up to technology. We have to start in a safe environment where legislations will allow us to start already today. And that's why we're focusing on fenced areas and between fenced industrial areas. And over time, we will scale together with Dubai and other nations into more complex areas like freeways, highways, and advanced city traffic. So what are we doing here in Dubai? Well, we're here with RTA to transform Dubai into autonomous mode. The interesting thing about Dubai is that by 2030, His Highness Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum wants 25% of all traffic in Dubai to be autonomous by 2030. So that is a good thing and a good ambition that we want to follow. And he also wants to have a green economy by 2050, which is too late for us, but we're going to make sure it happens earlier. Thank you.